There are many benefits to using Linkies for all of your weaving applications. First, you're going to be able to provide a quick installation with maximum coverage. You're also going to be able to provide a stable base row. What that means is that there's not going to be any slippage. So if you've ever had a braided installation that slipped out over time, you'll know what I'm talking about. Lastly, you're going to be able to control the tension at every single link in the process. To begin, you're going to need Linkies in a color that matches your root layer or slightly darker. You'll need a microneedle. You'll need closers, a weaving needle and thread, and of course your extension hair. To begin, you're going to thread your rings onto your needle. Carve off a section of hair with your needle that is about 1 inch wide and about 1/3 of an inch deep. Make sure that you don't have any crosshairs. Next, carve that section into 2. From this point forward, I'm going to call these legs. You're going to pick up your first leg and slide a ring onto the natural hair. Next, you're going to go down through that Linkie and pick up the second leg of hair. You're going to pull that so that it creates an X. By holding the 2 legs out, then adjusting the tension. Make sure that it have a little bit of movement so that it's not super tight to the scalp, and we're going to flatten that into place. You want to have a little bit of play in there to make sure that this isn't going to be too tight. Remember, you're also going to be sewing on top of this, so that's really important. Okay, you're going to take over the neighboring section, again, 1 inch wide, about 1/3 of an inch deep. Make sure that there's no crosshairs. Split that section into 2. Pick up your first leg, pull it into the ring, go back down through the ring, pick up your second leg. Hold the legs away from the center, adjust the tension with your closer, and close. Continue this until you've created your entire base row. The next step is to create your linking row. Pick up the 2 legs, slide the link onto the first leg, go back down through the link, and pick up that second leg. Again, you're creating an X just like you did in the first row. Use your closing tool to adjust the tension and crimp that into place. Again, you should have a bit of movement. Continue to link neighboring sections until you have completed your linking row. The next step is to apply your extension hair. You're going to cut your weft so that it fits just beyond your base row. You're also going to add a coverage layer. That coverage layer needs to be slightly shorter than your main extension piece. To begin, lock these rows together with your weaving thread. You want your top extension layer to extend beyond your coverage layer so that these ends create a nice, smooth transition. Go underneath your base row and also underneath your thread. Since we'll be going out to the ends, we'll want to pull your first leg underneath so that it doesn't stick out. Start at the interior, work your way out towards the ends, then work your way back towards the interior of your weft. When you get to the second end, do the same thing. Pull the leg underneath and sew out to the edge. Sew until your edge is secured, and then do a couple stitches back towards the interior. This will allow your knots to remain on the inside and not at your transition points. To tie off, first create one simple knot, then with your needle, go underneath the weft and pull one of the legs of thread around. Using these two legs of thread, do several knots to secure your weft. Clip away any remaining thread. This can be used for accent panels or for a full installation. Continue until you have finished your desired style.